Thank you for joining me for the fifth episode of my asset score. Today, I'm going to be talking about the easiest way to get started in investing. Me, that was Stash, which is an app slash website, and it deals with micro investing or investing in very small amounts of money. Um, but I think this site starts really good habits in terms of making weekly investments so that you can start small and then you can just increase your investments over time. Um, so if you go to stash.com, this is what the site looks like or the landing page looks like. And you would start by entering an email address, and then it'll ask you for full legal name, address, phone number, and then to link your bank account. And so that's where it would draw kind of the regular deposits from. And again, I'd recommend doing that on a weekly schedule just because it gets you into a really good habit. And you can start with something really small just to get yourself comfortable. Even like $5 a week, I think is a great start. Um, so you can see that my account has about $8,300 in it, uh, and so I this is all small deposits. I use other accounts now, so I don't want to act like this is my main account or anything. But this is where I started, and this is how I got my start in investing. Um, so the way you'd start basically is that you would look for an investment. In this case, and let me mention right now, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't give you specific stock advice. But I would start. VTI is a representation of all the stocks in the U.S. Economy, so I think this is a great place to start. And this is where I started investing. And just to give you a little overview, the holdings in here are all names that you'll recognize: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Alphabet. Reason why you see all these big names is because these companies are so big, they are a big part of the US stock market. And so they're, if you can see here, this is almost just between these five companies, we're pushing like a 15 to 20% share of the entire US stock market. So you can see how big these companies are. So you'll be getting a piece of all those companies if you invest in this. And so what we just go over here and to buy VTI, or we have to enter an amount. So we'll start the smallest one, $5, and then we'll buy VTI. We all want to do the confirm schedule. So this gets you into the habit of investing on a weekly schedule. So we'll just go to continue. You want to have your linked bank account, which should already be there. Um, and then we'll go ahead and invest. And then it confirms your purchase, and it's now we're set up on a plan to invest $5 a week. I'll go ahead and invest on the same schedule as everyone, so hope all the listeners will do this, and we can kind of do this together, and we can just see how this builds good habits in terms of investing. And so there's some other features on this account maybe we can talk about in future episodes, but really I'm just looking to get you guys in a good habit of investing regularly. um, just to give you an indication, the 10-year kind of look back on VTI, if you would have invested $10,000 a decade ago, or about the end of August of 2010, that $10,000 would now be worth about $40,000. So that's about a 400% return, which is awesome. And this is, you can see why like the richer people have gotten so much wealthier over the last decade, is because they hold stock. And when you get a 400% return, if that was someone with $100,000 they would have invested, that's $400,000. Or think if they had $1 million, now that's $4 million. So these numbers can accumulate. And so hopefully the next time we can talk about, you can look back at your investment, you can see a 400% return over a decade. But it's better to think about this just in terms of, let's get started, let's put aside a little bit of money every week, and let's try to increase that amount every week as we go here. um, so once again, thank you so much for visiting. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'd love to start a discussion. If you have any ideas about or anything you'd like to see covered in future episodes, again, leave those in the comments. If you want to subscribe or give a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate that. Um, I hope you have a wonderful day. Good luck with investing and just developing good financial habits so that you can have the money to invest. Look forward to seeing you for the next episode. Thank you so much.